Hi, I'm Jay Andrews with Laguna Tools. Today we're talking about the Fusion Tablesaw. This is the Fusion 2, and it's the second in our lineup of brand new Fusion Tablesaws. The Fusion 2 has got cast iron tabletops across the entire top of the table, from the central area to the cast iron wing on the right-hand side and left-hand side of the blade. The Fusion 2 has standard 3/4 by 3/8 inch miter slots to fit nearly any miter gauge. The saw comes with a standard miter gauge, and it's outfitted with a 36-inch rip capacity for the rip fence. Both the Fusion 2 and the Fusion 3 use this composite throat plate insert. It's very easy to remove. We have an optional zero clearance blank that can be cut either for a zero clearance or for doing dado cuts. All of the Fusion table saws have got great features inside. One of the best ones is the ability to remove the riving knife or the splitter just with the throw of a lever. Blade changes are a breeze by using the blade lock. Dust collection has been greatly improved on the new Fusion 2 table saw through the overhead guard, as well as the shroud that surrounds the blade on the inside to catch all of the sawdust that goes down underneath the table. Dust collection is incorporated throughout the saw, not just an afterthought. We've got the dust collection on the overhead guard, we've got the dust collection surrounding the blade on the inside, and finally at the bottom there's a 4-inch dust port with a port that leads to the bottom of the enclosed cabinet to clean out the bottom of the saw. With the overhead saw guard off, we have access to put in the riving knife. All of the Fusion saws come with a standard riving knife, and it's simple to install by sliding it in place and pushing down the lock handle. You should always operate your saw with either the overhead saw guard or the riving knife in place. If you're running thin kerf blades, we offer an optional thin kerf riving knife. All of the Fusion table saws have got a heavy T-square style fence system. The Fusion 2 has an upgrade over the Fusion 1. It's a steel bodied fence. It has a steel front bracket, the pointer with hairline readout, and a steel handle and knuckle. We have the magnets here that will hold the handle up and out of the way so that when you adjust the fence, it's very easy to slide back and forth. Simply lock it in place when you have your preset selection here. The fence is a high-low European style fence system. The Euro style fence can be slid backwards so that the rear edge is even with the blade. When you're using your miter gauge and using this as a stop, the offcuts can come into the open area without being trapped between the blade and the fence. The other thing about this fence is that it is high-low. We're using it in the high position right now, but it's simple to go through and change it from a high to a low position. Simply slide it back in, lock it in place, and now I can bring veneers or laminates up against the fence system in the low position, or I can even do a blade tilt and have room in this area for the wood. The Fusion 2 uses a one-piece steel cabinet. It has an integrated wheel system with wheel locks on the outside, so you don't need to purchase a mobility kit separately. It is wired standard as 110 volts. There's an optional 220 switch available for the saw. The switch can be positioned any place up and down the front rail for your convenience and then locked in place. It's a magnetic switch, and it has the reset switch right here. For stability, we use an engineered trunnion inside the saw. It's a one-piece design that spans to the front and rear of the cabinet, and it actually bolts to the cabinet. The Fusion 2 has a powerful 1 3/4 horsepower motor. The entire line of Fusion table saws has onboard tool storage that is quick and convenient to access. The cast chrome hand wheels are a joy to use. There's a lock in the middle to set your blade height and then to lock it in place. For the blade tilt, it's on the right-hand side, and it's on a 2-to-1 gear ratio to make your blade tilt very, very quick. We're very proud of the new Fusion 2 table saw, and you can see just what a dream of this saw is. For more information on the Fusion 2 or for any of our equipment, go to our website at lagunatools.com or look us up on the web on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe.